All right, let's move on to Acme's Real Art Replica line of resin models. Got a lot of cool stuff lined up for this year, so let's dive into it. Last year, you'll remember that we released the 1/8 scale Porsche 935 that Dick Barber owned and drove along with Paul Newman and Rolf Stoneland to victory at Le Mans. We are going to do this in 1/12 scale this year. Just really excited to be able to make this in another scale. Dick has been great to work with. It'll feature all the same great details that we put into this 1/8 scale. Full race interior, roll cage. The deco turned out great. So keep an eye out for some announcements on a 12th scale version. Moving on over here to the Cunningham Corvettes. These are almost done. We should be able to have them finished up at the factory by the end of February, early March. So they hopefully will be here in April. It's a great looking piece. It turned out fantastic after several rounds of sampling. Just one of those labor of love projects. We'll be glad to see that one. In the back here, we have our next 1/8 scale that'll be out in Q2, Q3 of this year. This is the famous Lola T70 Coupe that Penske and Sunoco sponsored and driven by Mark Donohue. GMP did this in 18 scale years ago, and that was just kind of our inspiration to bring this out in a large scale. It is just a fantastic model. This specific piece is the black window sample version. The actual production pieces will have clear windows, full interior detail, full engine detail on the top, and all the correct decorations. And each one will come with a plaque signed by Roger Penske. It's a 1 of 25. These will be made with the plaques. Also, for Real Art Replicas, we will have the Decon Monzas coming out later this year. The first two releases will be Alan Moffat and Al Holbert's championship car. So be on the lookout for more updates on those. We should see decorated samples of those within, I would say, hopefully by the middle of March. And then we do have one more 1/8 scale that we're going to announce at a later date. We're wrapping up some licensing approvals from it, but you will not be disappointed with this. It's one of the most famous Formula One cars in history. And then there's a couple other 1/18 projects we're looking at, but haven't finalized anything on those yet. So stay tuned for some more exciting stuff from Real Art Replica.